Dreamscape presents To Save and to Destroy, Writing as an Other by Viet Thanh Nguyen, narrated by the author. Prologue. To be self and other. To feel the power of stories and language. These two themes intertwine throughout literature. Narratives, for example, often persuade readers to identify with characters who are their others in some way, sometimes by not being exactly like the person reading, other times by belonging to categories of humanity seemingly far removed from the reader. Writers, too, grapple with otherness of various kinds in their texts, from the problems posed by enemies or strangers to the intimate dilemmas involving parents, children, neighbors, friends, and lovers. Language in the self can be others as well, and perhaps having an acute sense of this otherness in relation to one's own being and to language is necessary to become a writer. Grappling with one's individual peculiarity or alienation differs, however, from having otherness imposed as a collective condition by external, even malevolent forces. A gulf also exists between those who would distance themselves from demonized others and those who are stigmatized in such a fashion. These Norton lectures, carried out as both criticism and autobiography, are my attempt to think through what it means to write and read from the position of an other, which is, for me, the starting point of an ethical and political art. Weaving between criticism and autobiography reflects my career as a scholar and my self-education as a writer, which began with being a refugee and the son of refugees fleeing from Vietnam after the end of a war. Both academia and writing offered me havens from the travails of war and colonialism, as well as displacement and racism. But academia and writing were not only spaces of refuge. They were also sites of friction and struggle, where I sought to break down the distinctions between the scholarly and the literary, as well as the artistic and the political, fumbling my way toward becoming a writer. The belief that stories had the power to save me was one of my motivations. Save me by diverting me from boredom, despair, and loneliness, routine matters aggravated by the drama of refugee and post-war life and how it affected my parents. Rescue me by offering art and the imagination.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?